Yes, 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 yes. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Let's talk. 53-man roster is set. Sorry I'm late. I know everyone was live today and shows have come out and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But CFT want to put his stamp on it. Who in here with me? Miss Alicia, 1984 was good. Was good, was good, was good. Let me go ahead and see who's in here with a brother. Who's gonna jump in here? Hit that like as y'all come in though for me. Shalisha's in. Andrew Fresquez was in here. What's going on? Cowboy Cena. What's good, my dog? Sean Nesbeth. What's going on? Dak Owens. Jay Battle. Let me go ahead and put y'all on the screen while y'all come in. As y'all come in, what's going on? Darnell Lamar, my dog. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Let me see. Avino. Alvino. Is that Williams? What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? Tyrell Purify. What's good? What's good? What's good? My dog Dak owns with the message for the chat. Let me go and pin that for you, bro. The little rules. Let me pin that to the top for everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? MF Big Josh, what's going on? Lord Nova's in here. What's going on? Dak owns. Welcome to CFT's house. First, speak to the host. Hit the like button. After that, sit back, relax, and join the conversation. I appreciate that, man. Simple rules. Simple rules. Simple rules. First super chat of the evening. Y'all know what to do with that. First super chat of the night, man. Go on and throw some fire emojis in the chat for my dog. 2011 Man Beast, my dog. Sup, bro? This is David J. Yeah, I just noticed the picture threw me off. Not sure why my name changed. I don't know, man. I'm calling you David J because you one of the veterans on the channel. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. First and foremost, as y'all come in, do me the biggest favor. Let me ask y'all this: how are y'all feeling about the roster changes? How are y'all feeling? I do want to update one other thing. With the stream. Hold on. Not that. Hold on. I'm editing one thing with the stream. Y'all bear with me for a second. Oh, there you go. Why it always does that? I have no idea. Appreciate y'all. Can't believe Izzy got cut. Yeah, Izzy cut kind of threw me off a little bit. Cutting Izzy is diabolical, but keeping Carson and Dono is crazy. Yeah, we can talk about players we didn't like that got kept. You know what I'm saying? Players we didn't like that got kept. But for the most part, are y'all happy with the roster? I know a couple moves. We're not going to like everything. No disrespect to Izzy. No disrespect to some of the other players that got cut. The Trayshawn Holden cut still bothers me. The only thing that evened that out was the fact that we kept Perion Winfrey. We kept Perion Winfrey. 127 people in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like as y'all come in. I know it's probably 40 million people live still. I ain't really get a chance to make my rounds and see who's live. But we in here. We are in here. What's going on? Everybody that's jumping in, appreciate y'all. Thomas Garrett, my dog, Dominican Carly was good. Now, I like the trade. I did like the trade. Austin Richards for a sixth, even though it's through 2 or 3 years from now, it's 2028's draft. I mean, it is what it is. We would have liked it to be something we can use sooner, but it's better than nothing. Peter Cobb was good with you. Leroy Kimball was good with you. If you was holding, if you was going to cut Brooks, keep holding. I know. You know what makes me mad? Because we kept Andrew Booth. And if anybody was going to clear waivers, it's Andrew Booth. I know Andrew Booth don't mind tackling. I know the main reason why they like Booth is because he likes to tackle. But he Andrew Booth. We got 179 people and 66 likes. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. As you come in, do me the biggest favor, man. Hit the like button. It's 179 people. Let's get it to 150 likes. Last 70 people hit the like button. I know y'all just came in and started watching. I know how I go. I know how I go. Y'all been watching. If I was in some of the live streams earlier. Y'all been watching live streams all day. Y'all know the rules. If you on your phone, just hit the thing when you come in. Saucy King, what's goody? I ain't saucy tonight. Chill out. It's a work night. Booth is literally Anthony Brown. Yeah, but Anthony Brown, I don't know. Star Girl, or the legends is in here. What's good, Star Girl? Let me read my guy Sean Nesbitt's $5 super chat. $4.99 super chat. I'm feeling good. I think Schotty making his stamp is starting to look like a new team. Now, I do want to talk about Brian Schottenheimer. I do. Anthony Brown 2.0 is diabolical. It's diabolical to say that. Thank you for that $5 super chat, Sean. I want to put something up on the screen for y'all real quick. I'm gonna take the chat down. Because before we start talking about the cuts and stuff like that, I want to eat my cake first. Y'all ever have a night? Y'all ever been like, you went out to eat, it's your birthday or whatever, and you don't want to start with the appetizers. You don't want the main, you want dessert. You want to cut to it. Right? The 53, let's make no mistake. Let's make no mistake. We're arguing and quibbling about depth. None of our stars are in danger of being cut. 53-man roster day is for the deep cuts. It's for the people that love this down. We checking for the backup left tackles and the rotational defensive tackles. We're in here arguing about Perion Winfrey, who doesn't start. That's not what we're arguing about. Now, let me set the stage before I bring up my next point. Shout out to Voch Lombardi. I was watching Voch's show earlier. You know Voch the GOAT. He made an excellent point. Let's not forget, we still got, Dak, CD, Pickens, Tyler Smith, Oso Digizua, Solomon Thomas is our other starting D tackle. Before we even get to Perion Winfrey and Mozzie Smith, this is who we're working with. Jake Ferguson. I know we've been arguing about running backs, but Javonte Williams is a starter. We still have Trayvon Diggs is healthy now. Like, let's not forget, we have a lot of great players before we get to these depth pieces that we've been arguing about. 218 people in here. Appreciate y'all. Did y'all get me to 100, 115 likes? Let's keep it moving. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it to 150 likes now. So let's not quibble and get too mad. But Brian Schottenheimer, shout out to Todd Archer. He caught this. I didn't watch. Did y'all watch the Schottenheimer? Did y'all watch the Schottenheimer press conference? I'm gonna do that afterwards. I really didn't want to wait any longer. I was missing y'all. I can't even front. I was missing y'all. I didn't want to wait any longer, so I jumped in here. Jay Battle, what's good with you? Appreciate you. I am Mr. Apple. Appreciate you. What's going on, Big Ron? Appreciate you, Shane Brown. I don't know why Brandy got all these hard eyes in here. I ain't mad. It's just it's confusing me. I'm like, yo, is them dudes? Oh no, it's Brandy putting hard eyes in it. I was like, hold on. I'm glad that Childress made the roster. I am. Hey, Rome, that hat is diabolical. What's wrong with my hat? What's this a legendary? This a legendary Cowboys hat. Y'all don't like my hat? You done got me off track. I like my hat. This joint is from the original one came out in the 90s. That's my era. Don't do me. This hat from the legendary time. This is when we was actually nice. Don't do me. It's a remake, but whatever. No, I got hats for days. Don't do me like that. Now, Schottenheimer said something that really piqued my interest, and I am excited because you see the 53, and you're like, okay, we arguing about why Perion Winfrey made it, why Andrew Booth made it, and then Todd Archer releases this. Let me go in and put it on the screen. Hold on. Todd Archer releases that. Now let me put myself back on the screen and I'll drop the chat out of here. Right? Brian Schottenheimer called the waiver period a second draft for the Cowboys. A second draft. I think we'll definitely be active, the coach. What does that mean? I don't know. Now that tempers expectations. Yes, we're not going to find Chris Jones or Saquon Barkley in the waiver period. But are there players that could help our team that got waived today too? Like Trayshawn Holden can help our team or another team too. There is talent that got waived. He said, what that means, I don't know. How many new faces there will be here compared to how many guys we're bringing back, but we're open for business. You read this $10 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm from Maple. My fault. $20 super chat. My fault. Fire emojis in there. I thought it was 10. $20 super chat. Fire emojis in the chat. What's up, Rome? Week 1 almost here. Just came through the show. Love. Keep this fan talk going. Love from PG County. Appreciate you, bro. I'll be up in I'll be up in DC next month. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that love, man. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Yes, sir. One of my close homeboys got a birthday party. So I will be in DC next month. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that 20. And thank you for your support. Got another $13.99 super chat from Nick Reeder. $13.99 super chat. And it's from Canada, too. All the way from Canada. Appreciate you, Nick. And Rome, thank you for everything you do for the Cowboy fans. But our owner made me hate the Cowboys for the first time in my life. I won't have an NFL team to cheer for, but I want to salute you. Thank you. Nick Reeder, man, you got to stick around. It's okay. Don't let Jerry ruin your fandom. We can hate Jerry together, but don't let Jerry take your fandom from you, bro. You earned that. That's your fandom. And with your fandom, you can hate the Cowboys, you can hate Jerry, but you can also enjoy Sundays. Don't let Jerry take that from you. He don't take it from me. He pissed me off. Don't let Jerry take that from you. That's your choice. I appreciate you for that super chat. Let me read this last one real quick from Juan Cooper. My dog Juan, appreciate you. $5 super chat. My favorite position groups are receiver, linebacker, pass rush, O-line. Don't leave quarterback out. Don't leave Dak out. Nah, appreciate you for that $5 super chat. And thank y'all for supporting, man. I don't want to get too far into the stream and forget y'all because I know I got a lot I'm talking about. I know it's a lot going on today. So thank y'all for the support. Does the Schottenheimer, can I get just yes or no's in the chat real quick? Does the Schottenheimer, y'all tell Nick to stay. Tell him before we say that, say, Nick, don't go nowhere. Stay with the team. Nick, stay. Put that in the chat. Nick, you got to stick around, bro. The season about to start. This ain't the time to put the fandom down. The season just starting, boy. It's about to get popping. I see you, David Jenkins. Rome, that hat is fire. As someone who is visually impaired, I trade you one of my hats from my Cowboys hat collection, Rome. Can't trade you, bro. These be my little joints, man. I love my hats. Love my hats. $2 super chat from Justin K. I ain't never been able to say your last name. What about Gallup? He got cut. And Pay Parsons. Damn. Pay Parsons, 100%. Thank you for that $2 super chat. And we don't need Michael Gallup anymore. Salute to him. I wish him luck, but we okay on the receiver end. Shoot, we need to bring back Holden before he go to Washington. It's not gonna be funny if Trayshawn Holden pop up with a Commanders jersey on. It ain't gonna be funny no more. But how do y'all feel about what Schottenheimer said about being open for business? Because I still got, hey, listen, we argued earlier about Perrion Winfrey because we thought he got cut. That happened today. It's 281 people in here too. And 148 likes. Do me the biggest favor, man. Let's get it to 200 likes. It'll be 350 people. That's my word. Get it to 200 likes. It'll be 300 people here. No question. There are still players that we can get. Y'all don't understand. Let me see my dog talking about Rome. I want to, but the Micah stuff got me fired up like I never been. Yeah, man, this Micah stuff is whack. It's whack. I see. Zaytoven, what's good, my dog? Packers have a $45 million trade package on the deal for $45 million a year trade package on the table for Micah. Congratulations. We'll probably pay him 45. The Cowboys will probably pay him 45. And he's not going anywhere. You don't trade a player that a team is willing to give you multiple firsts and pay him 45 so you can hope to draft the player that you're trading away. If we were a team that was not trying to compete, I would be like, cool, make the trade. We're trying to win. Teams are trying to acquire players like Micah Parsons. The Packers are trying to win. If we traded Micah, that would be an indication and a signal to the fan base and to everyone that we're not trying to win. We ain't trying to win. We're trying to give it away. Is that what we're doing right now? I'm just wondering. I thought the Cowboys was trying to win. That's what I thought. No. You don't trade Micah Parsons, so he's not going nowhere. I want defensive tackles, y'all. Shout out to my boy BJ Nix, or your guy Nix. Y'all don't call him BJ. Excellent point, man. This is the initial 53, y'all. This ain't y'all first rodeo. Y'all been watching football like me for a minute? If y'all been watching football like me for a minute, y'all should know this ain't the first rodeo. The 53 don't never stay the exact same. We're going to do some business. But I'm happy that Brian came out. That means that's Brian putting some public pressure on the Jones family. We ain't done. We can't be done. There are some great players on the market. Am I saying we need 5, 6, 7, 8 players? No. But even my brother Skywalker still said earlier, CJ Okoye, 6'6", 330-pound defensive lineman, defensive tackle, hit waivers today from the Baltimore Ravens. And you know the Baltimore Ravens have excellent nose tackles. Come on, y'all. Like, we can't act like we can't use players like this. Look at it. What's good with y'all, man? 305 people in here. Appreciate y'all. I didn't even see that last 50 people that jumped in here. 305. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. There are players available that can help this team. This is not the time to get lazy. This is not that. What's good, Freddie Vids? This is not the time to beat our chest and be like, we got our 53 reset. We're not set. Football is cutthroat. If you want to win, you have to be always trying to get better on the margins. Yes, we got our stars, but the depth will take you far. This is the time right now. We have a chance. We have a chance to add to this team. As much as I love Mozzie Smith and I've supported Mozzie Smith, I got some of my biggest videos of Mozzie. You got 40,000 view videos of Mozzie Smith when he first got drafted because I supported him. Y'all see this monster, by the way, on the screen? He's available on waivers. Do you see him getting blown out the football? 6'6", 330. Is he getting blown out the football? He's available. Shout out to my brother Skywalker still. He's available right now. And he only been playing football for like 2 years. He's just big in here. Imagine, hey man, look, man, I ain't trying to cut Mozzie, but look at that. He's playing better than Mozzie. He ain't even good at the position. Player acquisition is a 365 a day year process. That's what Stephen Jones say. Ain't that right, Brandon? Well, get to work, Steven. 6'6", 330 is not, and you know why? The Ravens have so many good defensive tackles, they was able to cut him. Hey, at bare minimum, he's getting stalemates. He's so big, he's getting stalemates. You don't just leave him on the street. You got Zach Pickens that used to play for Eberflus. That's another defensive tackle. He like 6'4", 310. There's defensive tackles on the street. We've been begging for defensive tackles for weeks. They're available now. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't just be content because Mozzie made the roster because of roster politics. And look, man, I hope Mozzie continues to develop, but I don't got time to wait. Y'all want to wait around? I don't. Now, let me just do this, though. I'm going to run through this real quick because I said I was going to talk about the roster cuts and stuff, and it's only fair. It's only fair. So let me at least bring these up and talk about the players that were waived and released today. Out of respect, if y'all cool with that, out of respect, let me bring them up. All right. Out of respect, we're going to bring them up and look at it. Who was released? A brother blind, so let me make this bigger. Y'all bear with a brother because I can't see nothing. Oh, brother need glasses. Dude is strong and knows how to move. Mozzie is a bust. I be trying not to be mean, but I would keep Perry on. But maybe Jay Toya can go to the practice squad. If you must keep Mozzie, then I'm sorry, Jay Toya. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That dude looks better than both of y'all. Perrion Winfrey showed me enough to at least be the bottom defensive tackle. But that dude just looks better than both of them as far as for nose tackle purposes. Maybe not pass rush. All right. But let me go ahead and read these players that got released. You got Hakeem Adeniji, tackle, released. And remember, the difference between released and waived. Released means they're available to get picked up by anyone else. Now, if you're a veteran, I think it's if you're a 3-year veteran, you can sign with whoever. So if you're released like CJ Goodwin, he can come back to the Cowboys. Certain veterans can just sign with whoever. So when you're released, you know what I'm saying? But when you're waived, you have to go through waivers. And every team, I think it's in the draft order or close to the draft order. I forgot the exact, but we're high up. You're waived, you get a chance to get picked up by anyone. I forgot when that starts. I don't think it starts today, but anyone can get picked up. So remember, this 53 is initial. It's not the complete. You got Hakeem Adeniji, you got Ernest Brown, defensive tackle, 6'5", 308. He was released. You got Sadiq Charles, Jaron Christian, CJ Goodwin, he'll be back. Will Greer, he'll be back. That's our third quarterback. Keemon Hall, I think he'll be back to the practice squad. Darius Harris, I don't know if he'll be back. Maybe he'll be the practice squad guy. Buddy Johnson, he'll probably be back for practice squad. Israel Mukwamu will probably go sign somewhere else out of spite. Shout out to Izzy, man. You gave it your best. You've been around for a minute. I'm sorry you didn't get a chance to really show yourself, Izzy. The league ain't fair, man. The league ain't fair sometimes. I think Izzy will go on and be pretty decent some places, but it just ain't work out here. Michael, that's a hard name to say. Michael O. I think it's the Olamida. Pardon me for mispronunciation, y'all. Then you got Robert Rochelle, cornerback. He wasn't going to make it. Then you get the waived. You got Tommy Akeem Basote. That's our defensive tackle, 7th rounder. Justin Barron, he wasn't going to make it. Jalen Brooks, very surprising waiver. I think Jalen Brooks probably gets picked up. Very surprising, but he'll come back to the practice squad because I think he's loyal. You got Elijah Clark. That one kind of cut deep. Safety wise, I feel like Elijah Clark was going to make it. I think he got a lot of talent, and I'm kind of off the Donovan Wilson train. I don't know if y'all are or not, but I'm kind of off the Izzy train. I mean, not Izzy, the Donovan Wilson train. We have 315 people, man. Let's get it to 250 likes, please, if you don't mind. Let me get 50 more likes. I think it starts. Okay, Thomas Garrett, it starts at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Appreciate you, Thomas. Appreciate you, bro. I don't know who said Booth has potential. Let's not get crazy. Jesse Harvey finally caught you live, Rome, on my B-Day. Happy born day to Jesse Harvey, man. Y'all so happy born day to Jesse Harvey. Appreciate you. Malik Davis. I think Malik Davis will come back to the practice squad. I like Malik too. Y'all know I like Malik. He run hard. I would bring him back to the practice squad. Princeton Fant. That one kind of shocked me. I like Princeton Fant. I know he ain't as tall as we want him to be as a tight end. 6'2" is kind of short. I like Princeton Fant. Trayshawn Holden, y'all know I was Carl Thomas when that happened. I was emotional when we lost Trayshawn. Hopefully, we can get him back on because like I said, if he doesn't get claimed, we can bring him back to the practice squad. So hopefully Trayshawn Holden makes it. Mike Smith, I like him. He was balling in the last preseason game. Deuce Vaughn, I wish Deuce nothing but the best. Hopefully he can get on somewhere. It just ain't work out here. Tyrus Wheat, I never was really impressed with Tyrus Wheat. James Houston is pretty much an upgrade from that. But wish him luck too. Traded, I seen Richards. Y'all know about that. Injured reserve. We threw Mingo on injured reserve, and we threw Peyton Turner on injured reserve. I think we also, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's where Phil Maffa is because I don't see him on here. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Phil Maffa is on the 53. So that's where Phil Maffa is. I think there's a mistype. They ain't have him on here. You got reserve and pup, Josh Butler, cornerback, still healing, and you got Demarion Overshown, and then you got reserve Siobhan Revel. So I wanted to just put that up there so we could take a look at it. Also, hold on. You got the actual 53. So I'll just put that up on the screen real quick so we can just look through it. If you wanted to screenshot it, you can. This is the 53. I don't need to read through the 53. Y'all know who made it for the most part, but I will highlight a couple of people that excited me. Miles Sanders made the roster. Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue. Phil Maffa, he is on the 53. My fault. See, that's why I bring this up. Phil Maffa made the 53. I thought they was going to put him on the thing. Okay, so we carry 4 running backs. Very surprising. And when I say initial 53, one of those running backs might not be here if we need to go get somebody. So 4 running backs, okay. Then you got 5 receivers, which I feel like will expand. Tolbert, Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Flournoy. 5 receivers is kind of light. Something's telling me we're going to shift one of the running backs down and add a receiver, maybe a Trayshawn Holden. I don't know. That seems kind of light to me. Three tight ends: Ferg, Schoonmaker, Brevin Spanford. Y'all know the offensive line. I don't need to break that down to you. Defensive line: Dante Fowler, Micah Parsons, Donovan Ezeraku, James Houston, Sam Williams, Mozzie Smith, Solomon Thomas, Jay Toya, Marshawn Nealon, Oso Digizua, Perion Winfrey. I actually like our defensive line. I just want one more heavy one tech. Linebackers: Damone Clark, Maris Lewis, Shamar James, Jack Sanborn, Kenneth Murray. I like our linebacker room a lot. Surprised Damone Clark made the back end of it, but he fought for that. Defensive backs: Kyer Elam, Marquise Bell, Trayvon Diggs, Donovan Wilson, Wanye Thomas, Kalen Carson. Kalen Carson and Booth can go. I'm sorry, seatbelt. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, screenshot if you need to. I'm going to take this off the screen. But yeah, let me get back to the chat. My fault. Just had to do the housekeeping. Appreciate y'all showing my dog some birthday love in here. Had to do the housekeeping a little bit. Actually read off some of the roster moves. Because y'all know I'll be running my mouth. And some people probably tapped on this stream that don't know Rome, first timer, right? First timer probably tapped on the stream. And there's like, man, you ain't even talk about the roster at all. So my fault, y'all. That was it. Let me go on. Put y'all back on the screen. So, see my dog Jay Tuck in the building. What's good, Tuck? What's good, man? Salute to my brother Jay Tuck too, man. He revamped the channel. No longer just talking Cowboys, but we ain't gonna let him leave. He's still Cowboys family, and I'm gonna make him make a Cowboys video once a week, or twice a week. I'm gonna bother him. Nah, but I'm proud of my brother for stepping out there and having the heart to do something that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us be wanting to do. Because sometimes you want to talk about other teams and you can't. Me personally, I'm a psychopath, and all I care about is the Cowboys, but that's just me. But salute, bro. Holden and Fairweather hope they can get to the practice squad. Me too. I would bring Holden on to the active roster. I don't know what nobody talking about. But this is the best thing about getting Holden back to the practice squad. Pay attention, y'all. Holden can go to the practice squad, and another team can save him. I mean, can't save him. Another team can add him, right? But this is the trick. This is the trick. Once he's on the practice squad, if someone tries to sign Trayshawn Holden, we have the ability to jump in the front and sign him to the active roster. I seen it, Tuck. I seen you. You can't hide for long. I seen it. Y'all tap in with my bro. But you're gonna be lit this weekend. I know you can't wait for these college football games. And I got a big announcement for y'all, man. Big announcement for y'all. Big announcement. Because of y'all support and how much love y'all been showing me, man. Right? And we'll get back to the content in 2 seconds. Big announcement. I got 2, and I'm working on a 3rd. Big channel sponsors. Yes. Channel sponsor. Me rolling that out soon, man. I got 2 locked up, and I'm working on this 3rd one. But I got channel sponsorships. All thanks to y'all support and always rocking with your boy. And these are going to be things that I'm actually going to use that I'm going to be bringing to the table for y'all. Going to try to make it organic. We're going to learn this together. One of them is fantasy picks, and I'm not good at that at all. So we're going to learn together. We're going to place bets and stuff and learn together weekly, because I ain't good at that at all. So I got that. I got another sponsor that I'm trying to lock in the deal before I announce it. But we're trying to get it going. Mimi Williams, appreciate you. What's going on with you? Leroy Campbell, congrats. Mem Tim, congrats. Appreciate y'all on the love, y'all. That's y'all. That's all y'all, man. I am nothing without y'all support. So I appreciate y'all. I actually locked this deal in. Tuck already familiar because, you know what I'm saying, Tuck a part of the team too. Should I tell him, Tuck? Should I tell him what we team this year? You know what I'm saying? Should I hold it down? Should I not announce it yet? Save it for next week. What should I do? I'm gonna see what Tuck say. Should I tell him what we team this year? 240 likes. Let's get it to 300 likes, y'all. 348 people in here. Alpha going to IR after 53 is accepted by the league. See Jesse Reed. That's why people see Jesse Reed in here spitting. Thank you, Jesse. Initial 53. You got it's roster tricks. Thank you, Mimi. Roster tricks. Maffa's going to IR after the 53 is accepted by the league. Then we can start moving and shaking and signing one of them DTs that's on the street. Aha. I like that. I like that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, Rock, what's good with you? Let him wait. All right, y'all. I can't announce it because we getting some channel graphics together. Y'all know I've been upgrading the channel. Tuck actually helped me with that. We ain't gonna talk about it. We getting the channel graphics together and stuff, but yeah, we'll be rolling that out next week. Probably before the game. Yeah, within the next like 5 days, we'll be rolling out the mega channel sponsor. I appreciate y'all. Paul's shaking his head at you. Don't do him like that. Tuck gotta wait too, because he on the team. We can't roll it out yet. I want to roll it out dope. Just know it's gonna be able to help make y'all some money. Last year's sponsor was betting, but it was different. This one is gonna be more instant gratification. Real easy. Real easy. So we'll get there. We will get there. I seen more from Holden this offseason than Mingo entire career, and I'm missing something. I mean, Mingo was having a great offseason too. Can I be 100 with you, let me see. Dominic. All right, Dominic. I think it's Dominic. All right, Dominic Carley. Dominic, can I be 100 with you though, bro? I think that Mingo, Holden, and Flournoy were playing. They were balling. All of them. We went from Cole's Cowboy, my dog, man. Shout out to Cole's Cowboy, man. It's my dog. He be in them Twitter streets battling with the Eagles fans with me. Appreciate you, Cole. We went from having a real. We gonna cook. We definitely gonna cook too, bro. You damn right, Tuck. We went from having a. Can I get an agreement in the chat? We went from being struggle street in the weapons department receiver wise till I woke up and was like, we got so many receivers, I don't know what to do with it. Philip Turner, Rome, do you think Diggs should play the first game? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I'll take Trayvon Diggs at his 70%, 80% over any other corner on this roster, not named Deron Bland. 70%, 80% Diggs is better than. I'm going to give Kyer Elam a slight pass. I ain't seen him play no live bullets. But he's better than Booth. Yes. Yes, I want him playing. Absolutely. What do you think about Schotty saying Micah will most likely be limited next week? That makes sense. Micah's out of shape. Micah's out of shape. A lot of rotation. But what I was saying was, yeah, we had CeeDee Lamb, GOAT, top 3 in the league, and he ain't 3. Right? And I'm never gonna forgive a lot of Cowboys fans that used to tell me CeeDee Lamb not a 1. I ain't forget about y'all. It's a lot of Cowboys fans that used to argue with me about CeeDee Lamb saying he wasn't a 1. Let's get to 300 likes too. We're 42 likes away from 300. 332 people watching. Appreciate y'all. Especially with 75 people being live today. I'll never forgive y'all though about CeeDee Lamb. Been a 1. But we added George Pickens, and I was like through the roof. Like, okay, now we got some weapons. So I was kind of cool with whoever's going to be 3. They were saying Turpin. I was saying I'm team Mingo. I'm still team Mingo. He got hurt, heal up, but we got a surplus now. Remember last year? Hold on. When I come to DC next month, I'm gonna be in and out. My brother got his birthday party. I'll be in and out, David Jenkins. But email me, man. Maybe we can link a little bit, but I'm gonna be in and out, bro. In and out. Yeah, I was like, I was like, I don't care who's the 3. And last year I was like, Flournoy can grow into something, but it just ain't work out. It didn't click early. Dak Prescott got hurt. The year went off the rails. I was like, it's kind of off the Flournoy train just because things ain't work out. Flournoy is 100% developed and grown as a receiver. He's grown into what I wanted him to be. But not only do we have Flournoy that has grown, we got Kevontae Turpin, who has grown into a receiver more than just a returner. We got Jonathan Mingo, who really has grown into a receiver. He was looking better too before he got hurt. And then we lucked up and got undrafted free agent Trayshawn Holden, who was making plays all over the field. So then you start looking at the other receivers we got, like Jalen Brooks. Like, do we need him? And Josh Kelly and stuff like that. And it was like, yo, Night Ranger was good. We got so many weapons in the receiving room. We really just woke up one day. I'm like, yo, we is lit. And I'm happy about that. It's crazy how, look, and the irony is if we didn't trade for George Pickens, I don't know if any of those guys start to show up. You want me to tell you why? This ain't going to make sense to y'all, but I'm going to tell you the real truth as to why I think those players are playing better. Maybe not Holden because he just got here. The pressure was off. Y'all got to realize pressure bust pipes. Everybody ain't built. My brother Tuck's still in here. Everybody not built to be on that stage. Yeah, David Jenkins, email me at Cowboys Fan Talk at Gmail. I'll let you know where I'm going to be at. Everybody not built for that stage. So if we said, let's just say we was going to say, Jonathan Mingo, you're the number 2. The pressure of, you got to work. The whole season depend on you. We need you to take pressure off of CD. People will crumble. But see, when you battling for the 3 and the 4 on the roster, and you're not the primary option, the pressure comes off. Those catches become easier. You like, I can't really ruin much. I ain't the 2. CD the 1. So the reason why a lot of those players look better is because the pressure is different. They know that the whole season ain't on their back. Jay Smooth, it's crazy in DC. It's cool. I went to school in Richmond, Virginia. I know the DMV area very well. I know how to move. I ain't gonna get hurt. I got family up there. I got peoples up there. I'm good up there. It's crazy right now because of what y'all president is doing. But it's not a political stream, so we're gonna leave that right there. Now that's the irony. Y'all notice I left that off. The Sports 78. You notice I left that off. I talked about all these other receivers. You know who didn't look better this offseason? Can y'all guess in the chat? First super chat in a minute. My dog T-Rev. Shout out to T-Rev. Me and T-Rev being here disagreeing, but that's my dog. $4.99 super chat. We don't got to see eye to eye. But see, I knew he was going to say it. But at the end of the day, we family. That's a fact, T-Rev. It's all good. We ain't got to see eye to eye. You still my dog. We don't. That don't mean you're not my dog. That's why you're a channel mod. I rocks with you. I appreciate you for setting that out. Jalen Tolbert is hilarious. Damn, Hoodie Kush. Bro, I got your email too, bro. We gonna try and set something up. I ain't forget about you, Hoodie. Shout out to my dog, Hoodie. I got your email, bro. We gonna link soon. No question. Y'all go subscribe to my dog, Hoodie Kush channel too. He just getting started. He putting in work. Hoodie Kush, is that your, put your channel name in the chat so I can pin it. Is that your joint, Hoodie? Jalen Tolbert is who I was talking about. Jalen Tolbert has not, he ain't really shown me much. Is that wrong? No, I don't want the 400-pound dude I don't want Desmond, whatever. I don't want the 400-pound D tackle. I need you to be able to be an athlete. No disrespect. I'm cool. We're going to bust the Eagles' ass. That's the talk I'm talking about. The Basement Boys podcast. Y'all go check my dog out, man. CFT hates Tolbert. Tolbert used to be my dog too. Tolbert used to be my dog. Y'all go check out my dog, the Basement Boys podcast. He just getting started. Show him some love. Everybody got to start somewhere. Remember, I started off in my kitchen. And in my office, but in my kitchen and stuff like that. That's how you get started. Can I take 2 seconds? Can I take 2 seconds real quick to say something? I'm gonna put that back up there in a second, Hoodie. $4.99 super chat from my dog T-Rev. I got your back till the wheels fall off. I appreciate you, T-Rev. You be showing me love, man. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Let me put my dog's podcast back up there real quick. Thank you, dog. 2 seconds. Two little motivational seconds. I'll get back to football. Hey, y'all. The Cowboys space is a whole bunch of people. It's cutthroat. When I started doing content back in the day, it was not this many content creators. Cowboys have the most competitive content creator space on YouTube. I'm just warning y'all. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us at the top, in the middle, towards the bottom. Because you got goats like Botch Lombardi, Law, you know what I'm saying? Okoye Sky, you know the round table, Foots, you know what I'm saying? Then you got other tier people, Mark Holmes, and I when I start naming people, I always feel weird because I know I missed somebody. So please don't, I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just naming. It's a lot of great content creators in this space. But don't let that stop you because you don't sound like me. And I don't sound like Vach. I don't sound like Tuck or DMV or Boss Cowboy. Shout out to my dog Boss. We all sound different. We bring something else to the space. Lou, one of the new dudes that just jumped up in this space. My dog, landlord from Alabama, Henny, Angry Cowboy. I need my dog Angry and Law to do a podcast too, because they got the best voices in the game. Jesse Reed, Rome, phone about to die. Take care. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. OG Shango. It's a lot of people in this space, but I don't want you to be discouraged. But like, damn, it's a lot of them. If you want to do content, bro, turn on your camera, grab a phone, do your thing. And if you like it, you'll keep going. Shout out to Stargazer. That's my girl too. That's my little TED Talks for a minute. I'm sorry to get away from football, but I know sometimes it'd be daunting. You like, damn. So many people doing content, man. I ain't messing with it. If you want to do it, do it. It's a free, YouTube free. Just start recording. If you like it, keep recording. If you don't, Amp, my dog Amp. 2Y. Thank y'all for putting people in there. Because it's hard to roll off every content creator off the top of my head. I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'll switch back with football. I know y'all get mad when I go on tangents. That's me though. Everybody got their style. That's me. But I just wanted to do that for my dog Hoodie because he trying to get in the game and do your thing, bro. Got another 199 super chat from my dog T-Rev. Appreciate you, bro. Making my first video on my new Cowboys channel. Do your thing. I'm gonna come tap into it. Send me the link to my email just in case I ain't catch it. And thank you again for that super chat. Now, back to the roster. If y'all just jumped in here late, y'all might have missed earlier in the stream. I was saying, Schotty said we open for business. How does that make y'all feel? All the last 150 people that jumped in here, y'all might not have been here earlier. West Coast Cowboys, shout out to West. Game time. All right. This is the initial 53. Excellent point made earlier. Maffa's on the 53, but they're going to stash him. They're going to stash Maffa. He has to, the 53 has to be set, submitted to the league office, and then you can start peeling people off and tucking them. So Maffa got the shoulder injury. His shoulder hurt. So they're going to stash Maffa. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I want that defensive tackle from Baltimore. I'll take Zach Pickens, the defensive tackle that was cut from Chicago, because I know Eberflus is familiar with him. But I just want a D tackle, creative edge. What's good with you? A D tackle. I still wouldn't mind a vet corner. I wouldn't. I know Diggs is healthy, but I'm sorry, I'm selfish. And I wouldn't mind a running back, but I think that's fine. Miles Sanders did make the team. I think Miles Sanders is on a trial basis. Miles Sanders better show up in their first 4 weeks, so it's going to be a real calm. The Cowboys have waived Miles Sanders. He better do something. I'm telling y'all, Miles Sanders better do something in the first. Miles Sanders got like a month. If Miles Sanders don't show up in that first month, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I want to give Schotty his flowers too. 348 people in here. Appreciate y'all. 348 people in here. 353 people. My fault. 300 likes. I appreciate y'all. I want to give Brian Schottenheimer his flowers. T-Rev, $4.99 super chat. Shout out to all my entrepreneurs. Support our brothers and sisters. It's important. Thank you, bro. You right. And it ain't just content creators. Entrepreneurs, period. Great super chat, T-Rev. Appreciate you, bro. I want them to. I don't think they're going to. That sounds mean. If we find better players, Mozzie should not have a definitive roster spot because of his draft position. I heard Mozzie try to explain, or Schotty try to explain it earlier, saying we didn't keep him because of his draft position. I think that's a lie. I think he got told, you're keeping Mozzie Smith because we're not going to go into the red with his contract. I think this is when the Jones family put their hands in the roster business. Do y'all believe, can y'all put yes or no in the chat? I 100% believe that the Jones family made the Cowboys keep Mozzie Smith or made Schotty. And I'm going to give Schotty his flowers, but I do. I think Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones gave a mandate. You're keeping Mozzie Smith. This ain't really up to you. Jadon Blue switched to 23 too. That number's better. 34 was trash. I'm going to bring out my old school. This is a deep cut for anybody to remember. 34 was Trinity Dash. 30. King Reno in here, my dog, man. King Reno been rocking with me for a minute. Like first year type stuff. Salute to King Reno. Yeah, 34 was a trash number. Fullback vibes. Franco Harris vibes. Like bad old football. 23 is better. Now you better live up to that, Jadon Blue. Don't be coming out here with new ass numbers and not doing nothing. So put some icy hot on that ankle. Them ankles is tender. This is the second ankle sprain. This is some tender ankles. The second ankle sprain in training camp. I'm tired of these ankles. I'm gonna put your ass on IR. Ice up. $5 super chat for my dog, the wordologist. Appreciate you, bro. They cut Izzy, Smith, Clark, Pride, Hall, and Goodwin. What will bring Goodwin back, who brings nothing substantial to the table? Shaking my head. Yeah, that boy got 19 lives. I would bring back Elijah Clark. Out of that whole group, no disrespect to Smith, the safety, no disrespect to Izzy either. But out of everyone on that list, I'm bringing back Elijah Clark and teaching him how to be a gunner because Elijah Clark is balling. I think Elijah Clark could be better than Donovan Wilson. And he could cover better than Donovan Wilson. Thank you for that super chat. Now let me give Schotty his flowers a little bit, as I just disrespected him, saying that the Jones family made him keep somebody. I do believe competition rang out on this roster as much as it could be. Now pay attention because you're going to be like, but you just said he got told to keep a player. He did. But if it wasn't a financial decision, he 100% allowed competition to work. Perion Winfrey earning that spot shows that you can compete and earn a spot. Zion Childress earning that spot shows that you can compete and earn a spot. Yes. Nathan Thomas took Asim Richards' job to the point where Asim got traded. Asim was supposed to be our swing tackle. Nathan earned that. 100%. James Houston. I got another super chat. I'm going to give him 1 second, T-Rev. James Houston earned his spot. Yo, we should put some fire in the chat for James Houston too, man. James Houston 100% earned this spot. You don't believe so? James Houston 100% earned this spot. Yeah, Amari Cooper went to the Raiders. Wish Amari luck. It's crazy. I'm at the point where I don't care what Amari doing. People earlier say, yo, Gallup got released. I was like, that's crazy. So, like, we're in a different place receiver-wise. I just seen your email, David Jenkins. I got you. I'm going to hit you back up in a second. Childress, Houston, Winfrey allowed me to see that Brian Schottenheimer was not lying. Competition is different than under the McCarthy era. But I need y'all to understand there's an asterisk next to this. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Please take this as real. Even with me saying that competition is real and that Schotty wasn't lying, the Jones family still got the ultimate say so. There will be 100% times where it don't matter what Schotty wants. Jerry Jones is going to overrule him. And we got to realize that no coach that can come in here and have 100% control. The Jones family will 100% overrule people. CJ Okoye, nose tackle. We talked about him earlier. Dre Ford. We talked about him earlier. I showed some video on him too. Shout out to Skywalker. I was showing his Twitter. Let me read these super chats real quick before they get too far away from me. 199 super chat from T Rev. Exit for Houston and Mafa, Perrion and Pickens. That's a fact. Thank you for that super chat, man. Hold on, I got another one down here. Try not to miss them. 499 super chat from 4 Strong 76. Let's go, y'all. Season is here. I feel very confident. We all about to have smiles on our faces. Cowboys Nation. Love that super chat, man. Thank you for that super chat. That positivity in the air. Put that positivity in the air. I'm with you. I'm with you. Churning the bottom of the roster. That's all we doing. But it's important, y'all. This bottom of the roster churning is important. No question. Nine days till the kickoff. How y'all feeling about that game? I ain't gonna lie. The last piece I need to start feeling real confident is Micah getting signed. I just knew we was gonna have Micah signed by like today. Jay Battle, we beating the Eagles. That's a question. We beating the Eagles. Y'all ain't never gonna catch me coming in here and saying that any of our division rivals can beat us. I don't care what's going on. I remember my first year, I went into the first game saying that we could beat the Eagles, and we had lost Dak. Dak had broke his ankle, and we had Ben DiNucci. That was the first time. And I was on a panel. And this is why I'm telling you, you can grow your channel. We was on a panel, it was like 30 people watching on a live stream. And I was in there, I'm gonna try to find that old video saying that Ben DiNucci, if we play a certain way, we can win. Got our ass beat. But it's cool though. Yeah, CJ Okoye, if the Cowboys bring him in, I'm lit. Perfect nose tackle. We got our pass rush, perfect nose tackle. Dre, perfect. He would be perfect. Got another 199 super chat from T Rev. Jerry needs to let Schotty handle the football. Yeah, Jerry need to let Schotty and the staff do everything. He needs to let them do everything. That Jamal Heath, that's a great point. This is a sad thing. This is weird. I can't root against my team. I don't care if Micah's not playing. But if we won that game without Micah Parsons, it would suck because we have the type of ownership that not would. If we won without Micah Parsons, your first thought should be this. Damn, our team is good enough to beat the defending Super Bowl champions without our best player. Let's get him paid and let's ball out. But no. Your stupid ass owner would do this. Yo, we beat him without Micah Parsons. Do we need him? Remember, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, you can catch a win. If we somehow could beat the Eagles without Micah Parsons, you should be more excited to pay him. Because you'd be like, oh, our roster's lit. Let's bring our best player in here. We're on to something. But the Cowboys would do something stupid like be like, we should trade him. We don't need him. And that's what pisses me off. Because that's how our ownership thinks. So as much, if Dallas wins with no Micah, not good for Mike, it would suck. That's why how you alleviate any of that stuff happening? You sign Micah Parsons now. That's exactly how they think. 100%. They got to keep it third and long. Philly play all fourth downs. I know. You can't let them get close or the tush push is coming. I know the vibes. Calling him Ben Coochie is nasty work. That's wild. I don't even know how your mind got there. Not wrong would be Goosey as F fans talking about, so we don't need Micah. Hoodie Kush, that's a great point. Let me not act like the fans wouldn't do this. The fans, it's a segment of Cowboys fans out there. And y'all know it to be true. It's a segment of Cowboy fans out there that love, 1,000% love to hate on our stars. I don't know what it's about. There's a segment of Cowboys fans I've seen them kill Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs. Tyler Smith gets a pass because he's an offensive lineman. They don't hate on him. Cooper Beebe and stuff like that. But all of our stars get it. Zeke got it. People went from loving Zeke to hating Zeke. It's just stupid. So you're right. A lot of the fans would hate Micah. Like, we don't need him. But you can't pay attention to fans. We emotional. We are emotional. You can't pay attention to fans, man. But do y'all feel good about the roster so far? How y'all feel about it? Y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about the roster right now? Y'all let me know. Because we will ride. Let me put y'all back up on the screen. We need that defensive tackle for real. We do. We do. Really, Booth, Mukwamu. I think Andrew Booth is a placeholder. Now, I don't know if Siobhan Revel will be healthy this year, but they haven't ruled him out, I don't think. I think that Andrew Booth is just a placeholder. I think he's the first one off the roster. Kalen Carson will be there. I think it's just depth piece right now. If Andrew Booth gets to the point where he got to play, we effed anyway. So many injuries have had that happen. The roster is solid, but we need another DB and D tackle. I'm with that. What do you think we will put in waiver for any players? I would love CJ Okoye. I would love to get defensive tackles on the waiver. I ain't see a lot of corners. Personally, I didn't. So I don't know. I ain't see a lot of corners at all. Butler come back. I think yep. When Butler comes back, when Revel comes back, I feel like Kalen Carson and Booth, they'll be the first off the roster. I forgot about Butler. Butler's recovering from ACL. 100% when Butler comes back, he's taking one of those spots. Schotty did say we were open for business. Betsy Vrazel, how you doing, Betsy? You good? That's my girl, Betsy. So why was the picks on this trade? Why was it? Yeah, because you could trade for picks for later. But you gotta think, I'm not mad at the Awesome Richards thing. We was gonna waive Awesome anyway. Or release Awesome Richards. If you waive or release Awesome Richards, you're not gonna get nothing from him. So if we get a sixth or something for years from now, it sucks. We gotta wait. Kobe Bryant could be the pickup. Yeah, I can't even hate it. Kobe Bryant's probably better than Booth. So he's not that good, but he's better than Booth. Like, I don't. It sounds like I'm just hating on Booth to hate on him. I promise y'all I'm not. I promise y'all I'm not. I'm not just hating on Booth to hate on him. I promise y'all I'm not. 344 likes. Keep it going. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Appreciate y'all, man. Get rid of Caleb Carson for a DT. Look, all I know is this. I know Maffa is designated to hit the IR, so he'll be gone soon. I know that Schotty said we're open for business. When Schotty, let me put it back on the screen. Just in case. Because that's all I needed to see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. This is all I care about right now. Brian Schottenheimer called the waiver period a second draft for the Cowboys. I might do a separate video on this tomorrow because this is important. I think we will definitely be active. If your coach says that, y'all think that somebody talked to him about it? Or he talked to somebody about it? If Schotty comes out and says, I think we'll definitely be active, I 100% think that was because he spoke to somebody about that being a thing. Second draft. That's very specific terminology. What does that mean? I don't know how many new faces, but that means there will be some. The one thing we didn't do this year that kind of shocked me, the Cowboys are good for 1 to 2 veterans every training camp. Is that not true? That ain't our bag. Every training camp, the Cowboys come out there and get 1 to 2 veterans. Every training camp. And we didn't this year. So I was shocked. But I think this year the difference was I think Cowboys was waiting for waivers. We didn't want to trade for nobody, and the veterans out there look trash. We didn't want to go get Linval, Joseph, etc. So I'm thinking now the Cowboys are going to go ahead and do that, going to exercise, adding some new players. I think that's what's coming. I think that's what's coming. So him saying we're open for business, that's all I needed to see. All I needed to see, to be honest with you. Let me see. Do you think it's going to be a defensive tackle? Betsy, I swear, I pray it is. I pray it is because I don't see what else will we be holding off for? They're giving Kobe Bryant the Booth treatment in the preseason game I saw with the fourth stringers. Yeah, I don't like that. He can chill. I don't need Booth Part Deux. I'm cool. What Carl Lawson help us? He knows the team. Yeah, but Carl Lawson, a DN. We got a better version of Carl Lawson this year in James Houston. Carl at Carl did what he could for us last year. I appreciated him. That was our vet from last year. James Houston, 100% is our Carl Lawson from last year. He was balling. He's going to bring value to this team. He's going to 100% bring value to this team. Going to trade some of these players. Going to trade some of these players, then resign some that went released and waive. Then resign some that went released or waived. Okay. Ravens are deep at DT, so you know if they're cutting someone, they might be better than what the Cowboys have. It's that simple. 100%. It's that simple. It's that simple. That defensive tackle for the Ravens, yes, he got cut, but the Ravens defensive tackle room is deep. It's almost like the Cowboys receiving room. Jalen Brooks probably can go get some reps with somebody. I'm just hoping Jalen Brooks don't go to Washington or something. Because it's going to suck to go against our old. Because you know they love to go get. They got Noah Brown. They tried to get Michael Gallup. Yeah, the Bears' defensive tackle was Zach Pickens. I'll take him too. Mike is not going nowhere. Mike is not going anywhere. That is correct. Micah Parsons is not going anywhere. Anybody that thinks Micah Parsons is going somewhere is crazy. Is DJ Reader still on the roster? Yeah, DJ Reader's still a Lion. He's not a free agent, and we ain't trading for nobody. I would have loved that move, but we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Schotty in the press conference makes you think they will grab that DT from Baltimore. That's all. Hey, creative edge from your lips to God's ears. I need that. I need it. It's so perfect. You add him to the mix, I am content. I'll probably get over that defensive tackle makes me more content than adding a corner. Because you know what made me feel better about the corner, y'all? I've been beating the table for a corner, but Trayvon Diggs being healthy, I thought Trayvon Diggs would come back like week 6. Trayvon Diggs being healthy made me be like, I mean, I want a corner, but I'll survive now. Because he might play week 1. That changed everything for me corner-wise. Just Diggs being healthy. So you took that off the table. Now running back and DT moved in front of that. Now, I know we got to see what Javonte Williams look like. Miles Sanders is here. Jadon Blue. I don't think they're thinking about running back like I am. I'm going to be honest with y'all. The Cowboys ain't looking for running backs like me. They have faith in their room. Do y'all got faith in the running back room? That was his 12th on the waiver wire. That's a good spot to be. I need that. I need that. We get that defensive tackle, I'm gonna be straight. It's not even that I think 6'6", 330, and he's only been playing football for 2 or 3 years. He don't even know his potential yet. It would change so much for me. It would change so much for me. My man giving Rangers updates. Shout out to the Texas Rangers. Shout out to the Texas Rangers. I wasn't ready for the Rangers updates. But yeah, next week, man. This weekend, I'm doing a channel revamp. Um, just letting y'all know, new intro. It's coming. Got the soundboard working. That's coming. Got the new channel sponsors. I got 2 of those, trying to lock down a third one. We about to kick the season off right. I've been promising y'all a lot of updates and stuff like that, and I'm adding one more piece of new lighting to the room. So we're getting there. What about picking up Gilmore? I wouldn't mind adding Gilmore, but I think with Diggs being cleared and healthy, I think that ship has sailed, y'all. I do. I really, really do. But yeah, I'm really, really trying to add to the room, give y'all a more revamped experience, man. Y'all been rocking with me. Every year I've added to the team. Intro smell like outro. That's hilarious. Every year I've added to the room. Go back and watch my channel. Every year I add to the room. I revamp it. I paint the room. I add a couple things. I gotta add something. It's just part of it. I gotta redo something. Can't keep it the same. Gotta change it a little bit. It's a new season. Just like the team is improving, I gotta improve it. You know what I mean? Black light. I don't know if I'm trying to be in here in the dark with the black light on. I ain't trying to get freaky deaky. I ain't Christian Wilkins. I don't have faith in the running back room. Why do they bring back Malik Davis and then cut him? I don't know. Hopefully they will have some plays out of the backfield for Turpin. That is a fact they will. I'm not mad at you for that, for not having belief in the running back room. They got to show us. I'm not mad at you at all for that. They got to show us. The running back room they haven't earned enough for us to just give them that pass. Cowboys and Longhorns week 1 win, calling it. I like that. I like that. But look, y'all, I'm gonna slide up out of here. I got to work tomorrow. Might live stream tomorrow. We got a lot of things going on. They're starting to rev up. So y'all gonna see me a lot. I know it's a lot of content creators out here. So you coming through and blessing me with your support, I appreciate you. Because there's a lot of choices. So hit the like button and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Hold on. You peep Schotty said they got a set of plays for Turpin. I already knew they did. Go check out my Dak video, man. Go check out my Dak video. Now you're talking. I'm just saying, like, I know that the Cowboys, it's going to be a great year, y'all. I know that for a fact. Will Diggs stay healthy? Before y'all asking good questions. Will Diggs stay healthy this season and make tackles? I think he'll. I mean, how can I answer that? Will he stay healthy? I ain't a psychic. I want him to stay healthy, and I want him to make tackles. My dog asked me, will he stay healthy? I think. When my live with Brunson, I don't know. I forgot about that. Let me text Brunson tonight so we can get on here and yell at each other for a little bit. Let me text it. Do y'all want to see that? I'll ask. This is my last question. Do y'all want to see me and Laura Brunson go back and forth? Little old school Cowboys Eagles beef. Pause. That was nasty work. I like this team much better than last year's. I'm not mad at you. Somebody just came here with the Dak stinks. It's always one. It's always one. Yeah, Diggs going ball. I'm going to speak that into existence. I'm with that. Trying to see if y'all want to see that. Don't have me hitting my dog up and y'all don't want to see it. Mike Jink, yikes. Chill, Mike Jink. Chill, my brother. Troy Dudley said, who? Fair. I'm not even fair. That's a fair comment. Who? Prominent Eagles content creator that talk shit like me. Okay, y'all in the chat wilding. I'll do the live. I'll hit them up. Brandy, I got you. I appreciate y'all for always showing me love, man. Y'all don't never let me down. But like I said, I'll be back in here soon. There's so much stuff going on. We literally are, tomorrow's Wednesday. We're going to be 8 days away from our game. 8 days away. It's about to get real. But I appreciate y'all and I love y'all, man. Hit that sub button.